I told you not to drink this much. You can't even walk properly in a straight line because you're so drunk. Take a shower right now. I can smell the alcohol on you even from a distance.
Emily, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to worry you. I'll take a shower and try to sober up.
You and your coworkers went out to drink again after work, didn't you? You go out way too frequently. It's not good for your health. You don't even have a high alcohol tolerance. You're going to get a very bad hangover tomorrow. How will you go to work tomorrow morning? You should have controlled yourself. Next time, don't drink so much.
I didn't drink a lot, just a little bit. I couldn't say no when all the rest of my coworkers were going out to drink. I had to join them. Also, I've been feeling a bit down lately, so I wanted to drink a few pints. You can't blame me.
Feeling down? You didn't tell me you were feeling down lately. But I could tell you've been feeling down lately. And I'm here to listen if you want to talk about it. Has work been tough for you lately? I can only imagine the pressure you and your coworkers must have been under while preparing for the final proposal plan. Are you and your coworkers struggling to prepare for the final proposal plan? How did the presentation go? The presentation for the proposal plan was today, right? You spent a long time coming up with the idea for the proposal. I hope the directors liked it.
The presentation went all right. It wasn't too bad, and the directors mostly gave me positive feedback. But judging from their reaction, I don't think the company will be carrying on with my idea. I could tell because they were giving me an apologetic look.
I'm sorry to hear that. It must be disappointing to feel like your idea wasn't well received by the company. But I wonder why they rejected your idea.
Well, do you remember the new team manager that came in? He's in charge of a new team temporarily. His plan has been chosen. That means the company will be using his idea, not mine.
What? Again? I remember last time you told me the same thing happened. Your proposal got rejected and his proposal was chosen instead, even though yours was better. I bet it's because he's the son of the company's senior executive. This is so unfair.
I think this is unfair too. I was confident that my proposal would get chosen this time. It was a good idea, and it was a new one that the other companies hadn't done before. My team put effort into every small detail of it. But in the end, the senior executive's son's proposal gets accepted. This is so unfair. I'm certain that personal connections may have played a role in the decision-making process. Our team performs better, has better skills, and puts in more effort than their team. In every aspect, our team excels, but all of this doesn't matter. I learned today that in the end, it's not skills or talent that is important. It's all about having connections. I was so naive, thinking that anyone could pursue their dream if they had the skills and put their effort into achieving it. But in reality, being born as the company's senior executive's son can get you anywhere without even trying. It makes me feel so helpless. Or maybe I'm just not enough.
I know this is upsetting, but don't be so pessimistic. It's understandable to feel frustrated and disheartened. But please know that you are more than enough just as you are. You gave it your best. And I know more than anyone else that your proposal deserves to be chosen. You are just stuck in an unfair situation. It's not your fault. Even if it makes you upset and angry, please don't blame yourself for this. Don't lose confidence and don't be so harsh on yourself. Although your proposal didn't get chosen this time, I'm sure in the future it will. Don't lose hope. Your hard work, determination, and unique perspective have value, and I'm confident that you will be rewarded for it one day. Also, every one of your coworkers knows how much effort and time you put into that proposal. They know how much you deserve it. They are probably as upset as you right now.
Thank you for saying that. It makes me feel a bit better.
I'm not just saying this to make you feel better. I really mean it with my deepest heart. And that team manager, the CEO's son, he just proved how talentless he is. He has to abuse his power to be on the same level as you. Without his dad, he cannot do anything even close to what you are doing. I think that's really pathetic. Don't you think so too? I would rather pity him if I were you.
Yes, it is frustrating to witness someone misuse their power and privilege. Thank you, honey. You're so sweet. Sometimes I feel like I don't deserve you. I'm sorry I'm not enough. Sometimes I look back at our marriage life and regret all the times I didn't treat you well. After our wedding, we couldn't even enjoy our honeymoon together because I was busy with work. At that time, I was doing night shifts as well, so I barely spent any quality time with you. Back then, I thought if I sacrificed my time to the company, I would be able to get promoted quickly. I wanted to get promoted so I could buy you all the things you wanted. But look at me now. My salary didn't increase a lot compared to back then. I feel pathetic. My company doesn't even accept my proposal plan. I was so confident this time. I wanted to buy you expensive gifts when I received bonuses for my proposal.
I don't need expensive gifts or anything like that. It's all right if you don't receive bonuses from your company. You don't need to earn a high salary or receive bonuses from me. What matters most to me is that you love me the same way as when you first met me. I want you to be by my side and support me, no matter what. I was watching this movie last night and there was a scene where a couple was fighting because the husband started to take other people's side instead of his wife's side. The husband lied to his wife and his wife found out, and that's how the fight started. The movie scene had me worrying that you might turn your back on me one day.
That would never happen. I would never do that to you. I will always stand by your side through thick and thin. Don't worry about it. I'll be on your side forever. I love you, Emily.
Again? Did the proposal plan get rejected as well? What are the directors thinking about turning down a great proposal like that? Their standards must be so high. The plant-based nuggets product idea that you proposed this time was really smart. The idea was born out of a desire to offer a healthier and more versatile option for our customers. Even when you launched the pilot test, it was so popular amongst vegans and customers who were on a diet. Wasn't it? Plus, it aligns perfectly with your company's commitment to sustainability and innovation.
Yes, everyone left positive feedback for the plant-based nuggets. All of the customers left positive feedback about its convenience, nutrition, and the joy of discovering something new and delicious. But the directors said it would be difficult to commercialize the product, so they rejected my proposal in the end. I guess the product didn't meet their standards again.
Honey, are you okay? Don't be too bummed about it.
Yes, I'm okay. This happened last time as well. I wasn't even surprised when they rejected my idea again. I should get used to it by now. Anyways, I'm tired, so I'm going to go take a shower and sleep early.
He doesn't look okay at all. I can tell from his drooping shoulders that he's even more upset this time. How can his company reject his proposals various times after all the years of effort he has put into it? It must be because of that senior executive's son. Ever since he came into the company, my husband's proposal plan has always been rejected. Honey, happy birthday! Since pizza is your favorite food, I booked this restaurant. It's very famous for its pizzas. I heard it's the best in town. I know you've been feeling down lately, but today I want you to forget about all those sorrows and just enjoy your birthday.
Thank you so much for your thoughtful gesture. Your kindness truly means the world to me. You already made my birthday brighter. You're the best, Emily. Let's dig in.
Honey, why aren't you touching your food? Do you not like it? Should we order a different pizza? Or are you still thinking about your last proposal? Jackson, to be honest with you, I don't think you should stay at that company. You're being so loyal to a company that doesn't acknowledge your efforts. You should consider finding a different company to work in. I think other companies will treat you better than that. Well, I mean, your current company isn't too bad either, but it's just the senior executive's son who is being problematic. He's creating a toxic work environment. But I just think that there are other companies that can bring out your potential.
Do you really think so too? I also thought exploring other opportunities is always something to consider, and I'm open to exploring different paths that align with my skills and aspirations. Should I try looking for something else?
Yeah. Remaining in a company with a coworker that abuses their status for power? It's a toxic environment to stay in. Don't you think so? And this didn't happen just once or twice. It's been done way too many times. In just this year alone, 2 of your proposals completely went to waste. I don't think it'll stop here. In fact, I think this will continue to happen as long as that senior executive's son remains in the company. To see you being treated unfairly breaks my heart. I don't want to see it anymore. I'm sick of it. I don't want to force any decision on you, but just consider what I said. I'm sure there will be tons of companies wanting you to join their team.
Okay. I will certainly take your advice into consideration as I evaluate my options.
And I know, changing companies is not so easy. But I'm here to help you if you need any support. This is just my personal opinion. I want you to make the decision yourself because I trust you.
Emily, I have something to tell you. It's been on my mind for some time. I think this is the perfect time to tell you.
Of course. I am here to listen. What is it?
I also have been thinking of leaving this company for a long time. Like you said, it's very toxic and it's getting me nowhere.
Really? You thought the same too? You never told me that before.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was planning to tell you after I was more certain about my decision. But rather than changing companies, I think it's better to start my own.
You want to start a business?
Yes. I discussed this with a few of my coworkers in my company, and they were very supportive of my idea. They told me since I can come up with creative products that's not already in the market, my products will attract a lot of potential customers, and I would be able to make a successful company on my own. As you said, my current company doesn't value my time and effort. I don't want to be loyal to a company like that either. But honestly, I do feel a bit scared to leave this company. Since I've been working here for over 10 years now, I'm used to working as an employee here. If I were to work at a different company, it will take time for me to get used to their system and ways. I would also need time to get to know my team members. In the worst-case scenario, my team members and I might have different views and we might struggle to work together. Even if I somehow endure all the struggles, I don't think I want to stay in a new company until I reach my retirement age. Working for someone and working for myself is different. I'm tired of working for others now. I'm tired of directors judging whether my work is worthy or not. I lost a lot of confidence because of this. I work for myself now and make my own decisions. Staying in my current company or moving to a different one, both options are not for me in my opinion. I think starting a business with my coworkers who I have known for many years is the best option for me right now.
So, are you planning to start your business with your company coworkers? Did they all agree to it? They would have to quit their jobs as well.
Yes, a few of my coworkers and team members agreed to join me. They were the ones who encouraged me. They said they will help me out if I start my own business. They are willing to quit their current jobs to join me.
Do you even have the money to start a business? That's the most important thing. We don't have a lot of money saved up in our bank account. Where can we get financial funds from? I want to encourage you as well. It's very brave of you to start a business. But at the same time, I want to be realistic about this. Have you thought through this realistically? Where will you get the money from? You will need at least more than $120,000 since you're starting from scratch.
Well, it's a small amount, but I saved up some money throughout my career. Once I quit my job, I'll receive my incentive pay. With this money, I can first buy an office for my business. I'll think of what I can do next from there.
Shouldn't you be more prepared for this? This doesn't sound like a well-thought-out plan.
Emily, don't worry. I've been doing this as a job for over 10 years. I'm an expert now. And all my coworkers are experts too. What more preparation do we need?
This isn't easy work. Working as an employee and working as the owner of a business is completely different. Don't think of it as the same thing. You might encounter problems that you didn't think of. You need to be prepared in every way possible.
Emily, don't worry. Just trust me this one time. I'm taking this seriously. I'm not childishly saying this because I want to quit my job. I've been researching and preparing a lot to start my own business, and I think I'm ready for it now. I'm planning to write an investment proposal for my business, and afterwards I'll also meet up with some seniors of mine who are experienced in this area. I will ask them for advice. I'll prepare for it more in the meantime. So don't worry about me, Emily. Please just be supportive. I'm sick of getting my ideas rejected every time. Just let me do what I want this time. I don't want to be a husband that you pity and think poorly of. I want to be a husband that you look up to. I want you to be proud of me. Emily, please trust me with this. I'll do my best for this business. Emily, I'm here. I'm back from work.
You came back early. How was work today?
Just the same routine, you know. Nothing new. I'll prepare dinner for you tonight. What do you want to eat for dinner?
No, I can prepare dinner. You don't have to. You were up till late last night because you were meeting up with your company sponsors. Get some rest tonight. I'll cook.
I don't feel tired at all. Although I'm investing a lot of time into this business, because it's my own business, I don't feel tired at all. I want to work hard as the owner of this business. That is why my coworkers don't need to work as hard as I do. I want to be a good leader. Anyways, let's have dinner together and catch up on each other's lives. I haven't had the chance to listen to what you've been doing lately. I'm sorry about this. I'll try to be a better husband. For today, I'm going to put you first over my business. You have my undivided attention.
That's so sweet of you. Then let's see your cooking skills. I'm craving tuna steak today. Can you also make that special sauce of yours? It would be so funny if you used this sauce recipe for your next product. Should I give you some detailed feedback afterwards?
How did you find out? I'm planning to launch this sauce as a product.
Wait, are you being serious? Are you cooking so you can test out your next product?
No, I'm joking, of course. I'm just cooking for you because I want to. This has nothing to do with my next product. Wash your hands and wait at the table. I'll warm up some soup for you first, and then we can have the tuna steak together. I'll add extra sauce on yours since you love it.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. I can't wait. You look so energetic today. Did something exciting happen?
Can you tell? I guess I can't hide it from you. I was going to wait and tell you whilst eating dinner.
Of course. I can notice every small detail about you, even the slightest change in your facial expressions. What happened? What's the good news?
Do you still remember the plant-based nuggets and oatmeal rice idea that I came up with at my old company?
Yes, I still remember. Your plant-based nuggets and oatmeal rice ideas were both innovative and promising. Will you be launching them in your new company?
Yes. We found a manufacturer for the two products, and now we are preparing to launch them. Finally, our company is launching its first product. I hope it all goes smoothly as planned.
Really? That's amazing! Congratulations. Your hard work and dedication paid off. What else do you need to prepare for the launch?
Just a few more things. I didn't expect to launch the first product this quickly. I'm so glad that they liked our product proposal plan. We already finalized the recipe and signed a contract with the manufacturer, so that's been taken care of. We just need to develop a marketing strategy to promote the products and generate buzz leading up to the launch. Additionally, we need to find a company to help us make the product packaging and sign a contract with them. We already designed the product packaging and applied for license.
Wow, things are going great so far. I'll be rooting for you every step of the way. Weeks ago, you were busy presenting your business proposal plan and giving out product samples to several manufacturers. Look at you now. Your effort is finally getting rewarded.
This is just the beginning. There's more to come. Once we start officially manufacturing the products, we just need to focus on marketing them. Remember the first time I started this business? I told you that I wanted you to be proud of me. I'll work harder so you can live your best life. I want to do everything I can for you, my princess.
My princess? You're making me blush. I remember. You were so stressed out when you first started your business. I'm so glad that you're happy doing what you want now. It makes me even happier. I hope our future is filled with even more happiness. I'm so glad I met you, Jackson.
Emily, I told you not to come out. Why did you follow me all the way here? It's raining a lot outside. Hurry up and go back home. I don't want you to catch a cold.
No, I don't want to go back home. How can I go back home and leave you to deal with this alone? After you have a chat with the president of your old company, I want to hear what happened. When you talk to the president, try to come to an agreement that both of you can benefit from.
You mean like a win-win situation? I want to aim to negotiate a mutually beneficial agreement, but if that was possible, my old company wouldn't have stolen my idea like that. They copied every single detail of my product. They must have done it on purpose. This can't be a mistake. I was the one who designed the trademark label. They just changed the tiniest details on the packaging and released it. How can they release it the same? They have no shame. I was stupid not to apply for copyright restrictions for this product. And it's not just the packaging that they copied. They copied the exact name of the products, too. Plant-based nuggets and oatmeal rice. This is insane. How can they?
You weren't being stupid. It's not like you can look into the future. Don't blame yourself for this. It only hurts you more. Your old company should have followed their policy and deleted your product's proposal plan after you left. How dare they keep your proposal plan information and use it? Wait a moment. It's that car, isn't it? Your old company's president's car?
I think so. Emily, stay here. I'll go take a look.
Jackson! Wait for me!
Sir, I don't know if you remember me, but I'm Jackson Smith. I was working in your company until last year. I was one of the team leaders in the product research and development team. Oh, sorry. I don't recognize you. I'm quite a busy person and I have a lot on my mind. I struggle to remember people, especially those who quit my company. Stop pretending like you don't know me. Should I help you remember me then? The new product that your company launched, the plant-based nuggets and oatmeal rice. Do you remember who came up with that idea? It's me. I was the one who proposed the idea last year. You must have heard of the brand Happy Healthy Food. I'm the owner of that company. I don't really understand what you're trying to say. I don't care whether an ex-employee launched a new company or not. It's none of my business. Now, if you don't have anything else to say, please step aside. Like I said, I'm very busy and I don't have much time to waste on you. Don't pretend like you don't know. The senior executive reported this idea to you, didn't he? That senior executive is so heartless. He copied my product proposal plan exactly the same. He used my recipe to launch this product in your company. When I proposed this plan last year to your company, he told me it was too difficult to commercialize the product. He rejected the plan right away. But now that I left the company, he dares to use my idea like that? Do you guys even have a sense of right and wrong? Do you understand that this is a crime? If you're going to use my idea, at least pay the price. Don't be a dirty thief. Don't you think it's pathetic stealing from new small companies like ours? When the manufacturer working with my company heard the news that your company releasing the product, they withdrew immediately and stopped supplying our company. Our company just started to prepare for manufacturing. But you guys beat us to it. That's too bad, but it's not our fault that your company is powerless. That's the difference between a big company like ours and a small company like yours. Don't put the blame on us. Your company will take ages to produce one product, but ours, we can get things finished in just a month. We have all the connections and money needed for it. A month is too long, actually. We can complete things within weeks if we wanted to. So why would your manufacturer want to work with a useless small company like yours? They were smart to abandon your company and run straight to ours. Wake up to reality. Companies are always competing against each other in this capitalist world. It's a shame that you were late and lost this competition this time. The world only cares about the results. No one cares about the process. It doesn't matter if you were the one who first thought of this idea. Our company was the first to launch the product, and that's all that matters, unfortunately. I wish your company luck next time. Look, our company is now under debt because of you. Don't you dare touch me with your dirty hands!
Dirty? How dare you say that to my husband? You're the one that's filthy. The public needs to know all the dirty things your company does.
Wow, even your wife is so annoying, just like you. I don't have time for this. You should also go back and try to do something productive for your own company. You should be busy trying to pay off those debts instead of standing here and arguing with me. Did you really think anything would change by complaining about this to me? If you ever try to stop my company again, I'm going to get the police involved. No, I'm going to get the police involved. I'll sue your company for this. I love your confidence. Try suing us if you can. Do you really think you can sue a large company like mine? Do you even have the money to hire a lawyer? I'm going to make you pay for this. Just wait. Emily, what are you looking at? What's that?
The mail arrived at our house today. Do you know what this is?
Let me take a look. This is a friendly reminder that we haven't received this month's payment for your mortgage loan interest. The payment was due on May 31st. We're not aware of any reasons for non-payment, so we would like to respectfully ask you to make the payment by June 10th. We kindly ask you to pay the late payment interest rate, and additionally, you will need to pay compensation for the delayed repayment. Full details of the invoice is attached at the end of this mail. Please make sure to pay the full amount by June 10th. If you fail to pay back by this date, we have the rights to put your property out for sale for the public or put the mortgage out for auction for financial institutions. This is a debt repayment reminder letter. I'll take care of this soon. There's the policy that helps fund people with late debt repayments. I can receive some help from that policy.
Do you think you can sort the situation out on your own? Why did you loan such a huge amount in the first place? Your company is small. It wasn't necessary to loan such a huge amount for a small company like yours. Did you really think you could easily pay it all off? How much did you even loan? Why are you hiding the exact amount from me?
The truth is, I have been hesitant to disclose the exact amount of the loan. If I told you honestly, I knew you would be worried sick. You might have even tried to stop me from starting my company. I didn't want to make you worry or cause any undue stress.
You were already rock bottom when you started the company. Of course I would have tried to stop you. But you make me more worried when you try to hide important things like this from me. What if you fail to pay back the debt? They might even take our house. Don't just try to fix things yourself. Let me help you too. We're family after all. You need to tell me exactly what's going on so I can help you.
I feel too bad to let you get involved in something that I started. I don't want you to struggle along with me when this is all my fault. Once you see the amount of debt I owe, you would probably try to find a second job to earn more money. I don't want you to work extra hours to help me pay off my debt. I'm trying my best to take care of things. You just sit and relax. You don't need to try to fix an issue that I started. Please don't do that for me.
I want to help out as well instead of just watching you financially struggle. I don't want you to stress about this alone. First, tell me honestly what situation you're stuck in. I want to know the exact amount of debt you owe and the interest rate. That would make me feel better. I feel so distant from you because you're hiding things from me. Jackson, don't try to fight this alone.
I realize now that transparency is important in our relationship, and I should have been upfront with you from the beginning. I'm sorry, Emily.
I don't blame you for any of this. You don't need to say sorry to me. You and I were both very hopeful of your company. I know your company could have been very successful. It had so much potential. If your old company hadn't stolen your idea, everything would have gone as planned. I know it's difficult to stay hopeful in a situation like this right now. But let's try to pay back the debt little by little together. Let me help you. Once we get past this, there will be better days waiting for us.
Emily, thank you for your understanding and support during this challenging time. It means a lot to me.
Emily, is Jackson coming over this weekend too? Will he be celebrating your birthday with us? Your dad bought an outdoor barbecue set and all the equipment he needed for it. He's planning to do outdoor barbecue for you and Jackson. He's really excited about it. It would be nice if Jackson can come as well. I hope he's not too busy with his new company. Mom, that sounds like a wonderful idea. What's wrong, Emily? You don't sound well. Did something happen? You can tell how I'm feeling from just my voice, can't you? What's wrong, sweetie? Did you and Jackson have a fight? No. Mom, I don't think I can visit you with Jackson this time. Why? Is Jackson busy with work? Speaking of work, how is his new business going? He's preparing to launch the new products soon, right? I forgot the name of the products again. Was it the plant-based nuggets and oatmeal rice? I told my neighbors about it already, and they've been asking whether it's been out yet. Everyone's excited for it. Mom, I have something to tell you.
Emily? Why are you crying?
Mom, Jackson's company is not doing well at the moment. I don't think his company will be able to release the products anytime soon.
Is that so? I'm sorry to hear that Jackson's company is facing challenges at the moment. It must be a difficult time for him and everyone involved. That's a shame. But don't worry. It is difficult for new businesses to be successful from the beginning. It takes time. Oh, don't worry about it too much. It will slowly become successful. He just needs to work consistently for his company.
Mom, it's not because his company just started. An unexpected situation arose. I don't think his company will be able to launch the plant-based products and oatmeal rice. He's been trying to collect some money from here and there. He borrowed some against our house, too. And Jackson and I have been trying to find some other ways to earn extra cash, so we have been quite busy these days.
You as well. What work have you been doing?
Just a few side gigs. It's not difficult work, so don't worry about me.
Even though you say it's not difficult, still, I want you to know that I'm here to support you in any way I can, whether it's with the work itself or anything else you may need. Paying back debt is stressful. I know how it feels because your dad and I were also under debt when we were running the farm. You can try hiding it, but I understand what a tough time you're going through right now. My poor baby. You should have told me earlier.
I didn't want to make you worry. That's why I didn't want to tell you. But can I ask you a favor, Mom?
Yes, of course. What is it?
Well,
How much do you need?
Huh? What? Need what?
Didn't you call me because you needed financial aid from me? Sweetie, I told you I went through the same before. I understand how you're feeling right now.
Mom, I'm really sorry. I'm the one who should be sending you money. I know that you and Dad don't earn a lot. I don't want to be a burden. I'm such a bad daughter.
I wish I was rich enough to give you and Jackson all the support you need. I didn't even send a lot for your marriage. And this year, there was an infectious disease between our farm animals. I don't have a lot to give you.
Yes, I know. It means a lot to me that you want to support us.
But we do have some money saved up and we can sell a few luxuries. I think that will add up to be around $30,000. It's not much, but it can help a little.
Mom, thank you. I feel so bad. Your love and care mean more to us than anything material. I understand the challenges you're facing, and I am grateful for everything you've done for us. I'll pay you back.
Take your time. First, sort out the interest debts and legal stuff. Take care. Don't skip meals. If I lived near you, I would have cooked for you myself. Do you want to visit me this month?
I don't think I can this month. Once we sort things out, we'll go visit you right away. Sorry, Mom.
You don't need to say sorry to me. I said my thanks to your mom. It was money she has been saving up all her life, and she gave it to us without hesitation. I can't believe that she did that for us. I feel so sorry. I was able to pay back the delayed payments with that money, although we still have several $100,000 to pay. I'm grateful that she could help us a little bit.
If it was my money, I would have felt better. I feel terrible using my mom's money. I should look for extra work I can do. I'll look for night shifts as well.
I also applied to some delivery job roles. They have a higher pay because I will have to work at night. I think the pay is higher than working at an office.
That's great. Let's pay the debts off little by little. Oh, by the way, did you explain your situation to your mom as well?
Huh? Well...
She's also terribly worried, isn't she?
Yeah. She also sent some money to me.
Really? With her help as well, we will be able to pay off the debts quicker than what we thought. With our mortgage wage, we can pay off the mortgage and interest rate for this month. Oh, but we're being a terrible daughter and son. Let's try not to get help from our parents anymore after this. Since we were stuck in a dreadful situation this time, we had no choice but to. But from next time, let's deal with this ourselves. Okay?
Yes, I'll try harder. Oh, what should I do? Actually, I didn't get to inform my parents of what's happening to me yet. I'm scared that she'll be worried sick for me. I haven't told her about my debts. I didn't even tell her about how my business plan failed. I know I should tell her. Even my wife told her mom and received help from her. How do I tell my mom about this? It was so embarrassing to even tell my wife.
Karen, how are you? Sorry I couldn't pick up your phone call a while ago. I was in a meeting, so I called you back as soon as I finished. Why did you call me? Is there something important you need to tell me? Oh, I see. You were busy at work. Yes, you know how busy Jackson and I are these days.
Oh, stop acting like you're the busiest person on this planet. Life is tough for me, too.
She must have struggled a lot after helping us out. She usually doesn't say rude things like this. But maybe you're the reason why. I should be understanding. I should have contacted you earlier to check on you. I hope you are healthy and well. A lot of people are catching the flu this winter. Take care, please.
If you were truly worried for my health, you would have called me sooner. My friend's daughter-in-laws always contact them first, but look at you. I'm always the one who calls you first. The streets are slippery these days. Please be cautious when you go out. It's strawberry season. I bought some that are perfectly ripe. They are so sweet. I thought you would like it, so I sent some to your house. Other daughters-in-law are so sweet, but you! I told you to contact me every day. Is that a difficult task to do? It's not like I tell you to clean my house or cook for me. I just ask you to spend a few minutes every day to message me. Don't assume that I'm fine all the time.
I'm sorry, Karen, but like I just said, I've been very busy at work. It wasn't easy to contact you every day. And I don't just work at one company. I have been running around doing side jobs as well.
Oh, you talk as if you're the only person who works in this world. Jackson, who works more hours than you, he doesn't complain at all, no matter how tough work gets. Just sitting inside a company office is not a big deal. Stop trying to gain my pity.
Yes, I also know how much Jackson has been working these days. He's having a tough time, both mentally and physically. I never said that I'm the only one who is having a tough time.
You never directly said so, but you're trying to imply so. I can tell. I'm guessing that now that Jackson has started his own business, you just want to stay home and rest using this money. Isn't that right? Wives these days, they use their husband's money recklessly. Going out shopping and doing leisure activities. I bet you're doing exactly the same.
No, Karen. How can I rest comfortably in this situation? Jackson's business is not running stably at the moment. I try to help him financially.
You think Jackson's business is unstable? Why are you complaining so much about his business?
Karen, you also have so many complaints about me. Don't you? Stop responding rudely to everything I say.
I can't even express my opinions. Even if I express my smallest complaint, you act as if you don't understand me. Asking, why? What's wrong, Karen? Oh, I can't even call you comfortably.
You're the one who was complaining first. You misunderstand and twist everything I say. And compare me with other daughters-in-law.
Oh, it's useless talking to you. Arguing with you is just a waste of my time. Anyways, are you going to be at your house tomorrow?
Yes, I'm busy at night, but I'll be in my house during the daytime. Jackson will be at work tomorrow, so you won't be able to see him.
That's all right. I'm going so I can talk to you. I can see Jackson another time, so it doesn't matter. I'll go to visit you tomorrow morning. Don't tell Jackson that I'm visiting.
I wonder why she's coming. What does she want to talk about with me? Karen, did you take the morning bus all the way here? Please, take a seat.
Yes, I woke up early to take the morning bus here. Have you eaten yet?
No, not yet.
Come here for a while. I have something to give you.
What is it?
Here, take this.
What's in this envelope? Karen, did Jackson ask you for money again?
Huh? Why would Jackson ask me for money?
Then why are you giving me this?
Don't get so excited. Open it up and take a look.
I wonder what's inside. Divorce papers? Karen, are these divorce papers for me?
Yes, who else would they be for? I completed Jackson's side of the document already. You just need to fill in your bit. Don't forget to sign at the bottom. But first, bring a pen over. I want you to write something down.
Did Jackson say he wants to divorce me?
No, Jackson doesn't know about this yet. But he will do as I say, because he listens well to his mom.
Doesn't that make him a mama's boy?
What? A mama's boy?
Yes. If my parents told me to divorce Jackson, I would think that they're crazy. Even though I also listen well to my parents, I won't allow them to control my personal life like that. Who in their right mind will let their parents control everything? Every individual has the right to autonomy and agency in their own life choices. Do you think Jackson will say, "Yes, Mom, since I'm your son, I'll listen to you and sign the papers"?
So you want to say that I'm being crazy?
If you're not, then you wouldn't suddenly visit me and ask me to divorce your son. The least you can do is explain the situation. Explain why you want us to get a divorce.
I wanted to easily get this over with. But if you really want to hear the reason why I want you two to divorce, sure, I'll let you know. Next month marks my son's 1-year anniversary of starting his business. He put so much effort into his company in the past year, and so did his coworkers. Because my smart son is the owner, the company became so successful. But how come I don't hear about the company launching any products?
What is she saying? She doesn't seem to know that the business is not doing good. Did Jackson even tell her the truth? He must have. She even sent him $50,000 to invest into the company.
Well, I have been thinking, and I came to the conclusion that you and your family is the problem. I know your family is not wealthy. I think Jackson is being negatively influenced by you and your family. Even when you have a fresh fruit, once you put it with rotten ones, it'll start to rot as well. I think the exact thing is happening to my son. The environment a person is in is very important.
Are you saying that my family is rotten?
It's true. Your family is having a bad influence on my son. He wouldn't be struggling as much if it wasn't for you and your family. My neighbor's friend's son. He's so wealthy and owns a lot of buildings. And my other friend's son is the owner of a big company. They all have wealthy sons and living a luxurious life. But my son's mother and father-in-law just own a small farm in the countryside.
Why are you comparing our family against other families? I also have a lot to say. My coworker's mother-in-law lives in Los Angeles and owns a ton of properties there. And my friend's mother-in-law lives abroad, so she goes on vacations frequently to visit them. But you just live in a small town in California no one's ever heard of.
Living in a small town in California doesn't diminish the value of my family. Do you even know how expensive it is to live in California?
My mom's rent is as much as expensive. And you live in such an old town. It's so different from developed towns, isn't it?
How dare you say that? I cannot let my son live with you. You probably say even worse things to him, don't you? He is a company owner. He deserves a kinder and prettier wife than you. But look at your nasty personality.
I want to say the same. I want to live a luxurious life with a wealthy husband. I want financial stability and comfort. But that's not easy since Jackson's company is facing difficulties. Struggles in his business undoubtedly created stress and strain on our relationship. I don't even get to see his face most days. I feel disconnected from Jackson due to the demands of his struggling business.
What? His company is struggling? You said the same thing yesterday, too. What happened to his company?
Wait, did you not know? Didn't Jackson explain it to you?
No. He didn't say anything when I called him last week. Emily, Mom, Jackson.
Perfect timing for you to come. Come here and explain everything to us.
Emily, can I explain later? The situation is a bit crazy. Can you both give me some space for a while?
No. Explain everything right now, right here. You have been keeping her in the dark for too long.
I didn't tell my mom what's happening in the company. My mom doesn't know that my company failed to launch the products and that I have hundreds of thousands of debt.
Hundreds of thousands? You are in debt. It's understandable that you may have been hesitant to share this information with me, but you should have told me. Then where did you get that $50,000 from? I thought your mom gave it to you. Are you just going to stay quiet? Show me your bank accounts right now. I need to see it. Both the credit and debit. All of it.
Emily, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to shock my mom. My mom was so excited to hear that I started a new business, and I didn't have the courage to tell her. So I borrowed some money elsewhere.
What about my mom? I wanted to spare my mom from worry too.
Emily.
You think I wanted to tell her? I didn't have the heart to tell her either. But my mom recognized that I was struggling. She and Dad are stuck in a difficult situation. But they still funded us $30,000. But you don't have the courage to tell your own mom?
I'm really sorry, Emily. And to your parents, too. I was going to visit your parents and apologize sincerely.
Where did you get the loan from? You have such a bad credit score. Banks don't...
From a loan shark. I was desperate and made a poor decision.
You must be out of your mind. Their interest rates are so high. How can you loan $50,000 from them?
Emily, I realize now the risks associated with borrowing from a high-interest lender, and I regret it deeply now.
I don't want to hear my name coming out of your mouth. I regret helping you out.
Emily, I understand your feelings, and I'm truly sorry for any distress I've caused you. I appreciate the help you've given me, and I regret putting you in this situation.
You're crying? I want to cry too. If crying could make me feel better, I want to cry too. I trusted that you would bring the business back alive. I helped you out so you could pay off your debts. But what comes back is this? How can you borrow from a loan shark? You shouldn't even have borrowed from my parents then.
What is this all about? So Jackson's business has failed, and he borrowed money from your parents, and that wasn't enough, so he loaned money from a loan shark too. Jackson, is that right? Yes. I never intended to involve Emily's parents or resort to borrowing from a loan shark. I deeply regret the decisions I made and the consequences they've had. I understand if you're feeling disappointed.
How can you hide this from me? Who in their right mind takes a loan from a loan shark?
Did I teach you like this? I didn't have a choice. I understand your frustration and disappointment. I never intended to hide anything from you, but I was ashamed of my actions and didn't know how to face you with the truth. Borrowing from loan sharks was a desperate and foolish decision, but I'm not earning enough and I don't have anyone else to ask for money.
But you still should have told me. You told me that me and my family were like rotten vegetables, right? I think you were describing yourself and your son. I pitied your son, and that was why I stayed by his side, even in difficult times. But now, I don't want to even see his face anymore. I'll rot along with him.
Jackson!
Who is this?
I told you to go out. Jackson, I saw you sneaking into this house. Did you really think you could hide from me? You can't hide from me. We have eyes on you all the time.
Jackson, why are the loan sharks in this house?
Shh, Mom, be quiet. I'm good at hide and seek. Don't try to hide from me again in the future. You don't want to be testing my patience. I just need to receive the money you owe me within the end of the month. Make sure you pay up the exact amount. If you dare to run away next time again, you don't want to know what I'll do to you. I have kept the record of your wife's personal information too.
Oh my, he even broke the window to come in.
Don't worry, Karen, I won't be hurting anyone. At least not anytime soon. I think Jackson understands what I mean. I'll leave now. I have other matters to take care of. Mom, drink some water.
Oh my, bless my poor heart. My heart is beating so fast.
Mom, are you okay? Should I get some medicine for you? Medicine? That's not important right now. Come over here this instant. Did you borrow just $50,000 from them? Nothing more. Tell me the exact amount. Yes, just $50,000. However, because of their interest rate is so high, I need to pay much more. Are you crazy? I told you to never use loan sharks. They often charge exorbitant interest rates, and they may use intimidation or violence to enforce payment. Emily, what are you doing over there? Shouldn't you come over and discuss what we should do in the future? Emily, I'm sorry I lied to you. I should have been honest with you. This wasn't why I married you. I'm sorry, I keep showing you my bad sides. Emily, it's all sorted now, right? Jackson says he's sorry. Just accept his apology. The water has already spilled. There's nothing much we can do. Even if he stirred up some trouble, he's your husband and family after all. You have to stick by his side through thick and thin.
No, Karen. You told me to sign these papers, right? I'll do that now.
What? Mom, what is she talking about? Signature for what?
Before you came and stirred up trouble, your mom was stirring up trouble first. She said I wasn't enough for you and asked me to divorce you.
What? Divorce? Mom, is this true? I didn't know the full situation. Emily, I didn't mean that. I was just a bit emotional a while ago. Forget everything I said.
Karen, before you came today, I didn't have any thought of divorcing your son. He seemed genuinely sorry about what happened to his company, and I wholeheartedly wanted to stand by him during this challenging time. I felt a deep sense of compassion and empathy towards him, and I was hopeful that our bond would only grow stronger through adversity. I pitied him and wanted to support him. I thought he was on my side too, but I was wrong. He already gave my personal information over to the loan sharks and lied to me. My life could be in trouble too because of him. I'll divorce him like you asked me to.
Emily, no. How can you divorce me?
I was planning to live with you. But your stupid decisions and your mom's rudeness, I cannot deal with them anymore. Let's divorce.
Emily, I'm sorry. I think I was too mean to you, and I truly regret any hurtful words or actions that may have caused you pain. I apologize if my words came across as harsh or insensitive. You know me, I don't intend to speak to you like that. Because I grew up in the countryside, I sometimes forget that my directness can be misconstrued as rudeness. It's a trait I've inherited from my upbringing, where people often speak their minds without filter. Old people tend to bite on people's words like I do. But I realize now that it's important to consider how my words may affect others, especially those I care about.
No, it's not just that. The things you said about my family were too much. It's deeply hurtful to hear such disparaging remarks, especially from someone I thought cared about me. Why should I have to endure such disrespect and carry on with this marriage? I entered into this relationship with the hope that together we could overcome our challenges, including the financial burdens. But it's disheartening to feel belittled and judged because of my background. My family's financial status does not define my worth, and I deserve to be treated with dignity and respect, regardless of my upbringing. I don't like how you disrespect me and say hurtful things.
A family is like that. It's just like how you sometimes argue with your family members. Without you, Jackson won't be able to stand the situation on his own.
Family shouldn't say hurtful things. Family should be a source of support and love, not pain. I'm left with mental scars from both of you. Before I receive more, I want to leave.
Okay, Emily. Don't forgive me and live your life. Jackson! What are you doing? Get down on your knees and beg her for forgiveness. Look at Emily's eyes. She still has some empathy left for you. If you convince her a bit, she'll change her mind. Showing genuine remorse and expressing a sincere desire to make amends can repair this relationship. How can I convince her? She did so much for me. I should have let her go sooner, but my greed hurt her even more. It's all my fault. Oh, I can't stand this right now. I shouldn't have come here today.
Hi, can I get a table for one, please? Of course. Come follow me. You can sit inside where it's warm. Thank you. I wanted to go to the beach today, but I couldn't because of the rainy weather. I was finding a place to hide from the rain and found this restaurant. I'll just head back home after dinner. Oh, only if it wasn't for the rain, you could have enjoyed the beach. Did you come on vacation? No, I came for a business trip. I see. Please take the menu. Our restaurant also has today's special menu. It is a tuna steak with special sauce. We highly recommend this one because we serve it with our restaurant's special sauce. What can I get for you? The tuna steak with special sauce sounds delicious. I'll go with that, please. Yes, of course. Honey, one tuna steak, please. Miss, how is the food? I added some extra sauce to your plate. I hope you like the sauce. Thank you. The food is absolutely delicious. Especially the special sauce is a delightful touch. I appreciate your attention to detail. Right? Restaurants usually use garlic lemon butter for their tuna steak, but we spent years perfecting this unique sauce recipe. A lot of our customers come back to our restaurant because only our restaurant serves the sauce.
What are you chatting about? Let the poor customer eat in peace.
Oh, sorry, miss. I'll leave you alone to finish the meal. I was talking too much and going off on a tangent. Oh yeah, I was supposed to meet my neighbor tonight. I almost forgot. She told me she has something important to give me. Honey, can you take charge over the restaurant for a while? I'll be back very soon.
Okay, leave the restaurant to me. I thought the food tasted familiar. It was you who cooked it. I could tell from the sauce. It's a small world, isn't it? I'm glad you enjoyed the food, and it's heartwarming to know that you recognize my cooking style. It's been over 8 years, right? Have you been well? Yes, I'm still working for the company in Los Angeles. Are you living here now? How's life? Did you manage to pay off all your debts? Yes. I'm living here now and I help run this restaurant. You must have heard from your mom, but I paid off the money your mom loaned me. My mom sold her house and with her retirement money I was able to pay it all off. It took a long time to pay back the loan sharks, but I did it in the end. I worked really hard in order to earn money. Now I paid back everything and I don't owe money to anyone. But I didn't want to stay in Los Angeles anymore. It reminded me of all the difficult times. It reminded me of you, too. I wanted to have a fresh start. So I moved here, to my mom's hometown. It's not as interesting as Los Angeles, but I like it here. I even got remarried with the woman you were just talking to. She started this small restaurant and I help her run it now. That's good. I'm happy for you. She seems like a nice person. Yes, I'm grateful I met her. It's been 3 years since I got remarried. You look so much happier. I hope you're living a better life after all the things that happened. Yes, I'm doing good. Yes, life has its ups and downs, but I'm grateful for the lessons learned and the growth that has come from them. I'm indeed in a better place now, and I appreciate your well wishes. I'm glad to hear that you've found happiness in your remarriage as well. I hope you don't misunderstand what I'm about to say, but I missed you. I wanted to let you know. After we got divorced, I thought a lot about you. I appreciate your honesty. I missed you too sometimes. Especially when the president of your old company got arrested for application and breach of trust. It reminded me of you. I couldn't help but wonder whether you were doing all right. It was all over the news for several weeks. I thought to myself, justice always wins in the end. People who do bad deeds will get punished for it. Even if it takes a few years. Sometimes the consequences of such actions manifest in ways beyond our immediate perception. It's a shame he didn't get arrested for stealing your idea. I agree. People who deserve to get punished do in the end. It applies to me as well. In the past 8 years, life was tough. I thought of it as a punishment for everything I made you go through. I felt guilty for all the irresponsible things I've done to you. I'm really sorry. You don't need to feel sorry anymore. I forgive you. Thinking back, even if your business was successful, we would have split ways. Don't you think so? I think we weren't meant to be. Maybe you're right. Our opinions on many things were very different. Anyways, I still wanted to apologize to you. I'm sorry again. I appreciate your apology, and I accept it wholeheartedly. If there was anything I said that hurt you unintentionally, I'm sorry too. I'm finished with my meal. I'll go now. Can I pay with card, please? No, please don't worry about the payment. It's on the house. I hope you enjoyed the meal.
I'm still a customer. I should pay. Your wife will be suspicious if I don't pay.
Okay, I'll bring the card machine over.
Thanks again for the meal. I missed eating this tuna steak. Oh, but I think this might be my last time eating this. If we meet again, let's pretend we don't know each other. Let's leave everything between us in the past. Can you do that for me?
Sure. Can I give you a hug for the last time?
Yes. I hope you live a happy life, Jackson. I wish you the best.
Me too, Emily.
A long time has passed after coincidentally bumping into my ex-husband in that restaurant. Now I live without any worries. I forgot a lot about Jackson. Living without worries and finding peace within yourself was a significant achievement for me. I even forgot our wedding anniversary date. I hated him before, but now I don't even remember his face clearly. I think it's because I completely forgave him now. It's natural that memories fade over time, especially when forgiveness takes root in our hearts. Embracing forgiveness can be liberating and pave the way for new beginnings. I truly wish him the best. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.